Hi guys, Shard here, and today we'll be restarting our Let's Play of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I had to reset my computer, I changed operating systems, I was using Void Linux and now I'm using Cache OS. Just wanted to change things up, and unfortunately I ended up losing the rest of that playthrough. So we're going to start a new one. This time we're going to go the experimental branch, mainly because I can't seem to get the stable branch to run on this system, which is weird. Like the stable branch doesn't work, but the experimental does. Go figure. But I'm not going to think about it too much. Alright, mod manager. So a few things I've noticed will be interesting for me because I'm more used to playing the stable branch. I'm noticing the mod for fungi has gone, so I hope that means they have integrated it into the base game and it no longer needs to be a mod. But it was enabled by default in the previous stable branch. I just don't like all that extra fungus stuff. So Summerland Key, I like that name. You can just ignore Ashberg, that's just my own little personal playthrough. Alright, Summerland Key. I do like this loading screen art. Just simple, tasteful. I like the big obelisk with Cthulhu-esque tentacles. I don't know if that is a creature you can even encounter in the game. I don't know. So, I like, for scenarios, the Karkash challenge. And I think we're going to go with one of these at random. Which one haven't I played before? Let's go the Patriots. You're a true American patriot, dressed with star-spangled clothing from head to toe. The government has fallen, but the nation shall live on in its people. Alright, I'm going to get rid of social skills, and instead I'm going to pick a random one. Let's go camping. So let's go just above average with all of our stats. So by default I have the outdoorsman, so I don't lose mood for being wet. That's alright. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go with slow reader, and I'm going to go with slow healer. These are two I like to take. I really like taking tough and quick. I think it'll be good just to get into that kind of a character. So actually, let's not do quick. I think if he's an American patriot, he's a camper, you know, slow reader, slow healer, I reckon he'd be tough. You know, campers are usually pretty tough. Loner, night vision, pack mule, pain driven, pain resistant. What could I take? Fleet-footed? No, that sounds a little bit too powerful. Quick. Spiritual. Let's go strong stomach. I think as a camper is used to eating all sorts of things that may or may not be healthy. Although my knowledge is weak, so maybe I can do something to buff it up a little bit. We'll take some skills. Gosh, you can put them all the way up to 10. It's powerful. So let's just pump up his dex and his strength to 10 to make up for the weak knowledge. So that's an average all around. I won't go with any skills. And what name will we have? name entered. Let us just pick a random name. Reginald. Ryan. Gutierrez. Let's go Ryan. It's a nice, easy name to remember. Alright guys, this is the third attempt. The first two I spawned in the middle of the city. The first one I couldn't even make it out of the crumpled car before being set upon by a swarm of ravenous undead. The second attempt I managed to crawl my way, or run my way up the side of a building onto the ceiling where I was waiting until, well, on the roof I should say, waiting until dusk to sneak my way out of town, but I was set upon by star vampires. That's the first time I had ever seen them. Whoop. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna run off into the forests and... Ooh, a highway. I've never seen those before. Let us run onto the highway and escape our undead pursuer. Ooh. Let's just pause a bit to apply some pressure on my wounds. Done so. A tree farm in the middle of a forest. Anyway, that's right, we have those in Australia. We have Crown Land that operates as pine farms for lumber, so I'm guessing it's just the American version of that. So we have chainsaw and saw, shovel, and a plastic snow shovel. How much damage? The shovel does a decent amount of damage. Decent amount of digging too. But I'm just going to make a mental note that this is here and not engage with it too much. I'm in severe pain. Is that a sand pit? Yeah. Let's make our way north. Safe mode is on. I want to travel in the open where I can. Because if I let myself get set upon in the forest by anything, I have no chance of survival. Alright, what is this? Nothing. Examine. There is nothing to pick up. Trail guide used. Oh, okay, perfect. Interesting. Okay. Get a flashlight. Absolutely better than nothing. Consume some water. Turgid, that sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I could rest here for the night. I've got water. Probably forage around some food, but I think what I want to do, and I can sort of forage my way through, but I want to get to that town, but I need to avoid the forests, because that can result in my death. Heaven knows it has in the past. Ooh, what's this? Is this that Japanese knotweed? Yeah. Let's just consume of this. It's one of the most calorie dense food. But hey, it's food. It's free. Does it ruin my mood? Or would I eat it? Gets me some veg. I hear it's an invasive species in the US, but it's considered a good survival food. Black Ops zombie spotted. Let's move to the northwest. Oh. This soldier's zombie skin radiates a sort of shadowy smoke that obscures its outline, making it camouflage and even harder to see against the background. In the darkness, it would be nigh invisible. Now, that is scary. Okay, so that means I'm going to do a wide berth. I wonder what's caused that. A soldier zombie. Oh. Could be corpse pits. Man, there are some scary motherfuckers in there. Is that? Yeah, corpse pit. Okay. That's D for danger. Danger's always red. Corpse pits. Let's move on. I'm satisfied. I've eaten my fill of Japanese knotweed. Let's just do a wide berth of this and head north along the open plains. What I should also do, if I'm a bit smart, is just train some basic skills, things like dodge and athletics. Okay, let's just get to 2 to athletics. Perfect. I'm hungry. I'm normal weight. That's knotweed. Did not last. Which is not shocking. It is, after all, a small weed. There we go. It's burdock and dandelions, both edible. But I'm going to avoid eating them because they bump my mood. Well, I actually did harvest some dandelions in real life. We had a bunch growing in our garden, and I gathered the petals. And Karen's manual. So I'm going to wield the toolbox. I'm going to drop my wallet. Liberty Pants, 2 tools. I've got my flashlight and my smartphone. In my toolbox I have my multi-tool, my pliers, and my socket screwdriver. Rotten cucumber sandwich, that sucks. I was hoping it was like water or something. something a bit more shelf stable. But I collected my dandelion. Let's play it smart because I did certain safe mode on. I collected my dandelions from my garden. I just sort of let them grow. The soil's good. I know there weren't any pesticides on them, so I collected the flowers, dried them out, and tried to make some tea with them. It was actually interesting. It had a nice sort of herbally tea kind of flavour, which, you know, is to be expected. Really liked it. Apparently you can grind down the roots to make like an imitation coffee or some such, and I even saw you can make jelly out of them too. It's really cool, but not anything I was too interested in at that time. I should let them grow again, not even try and cultivate them. Make bulk amounts. Make some dried tea bags or something for my family members. They might appreciate that. But let's have a proper look at this town. So we have 1, 2, 3, a garage, 2 garages and a garage gas station. I don't know if it's all part of the one or if that's just how it spawned. Okay, we have daycare centre, a veteran of foreign wars, clothing store, and a bunch of houses, including a duplex. Alright, so I did see there was some zombies around, including a cop zombie, so I need to tread carefully. There's a dead human. That's a shame. It is a loose coat. Unfastened with a kimono. Oh, okay, so some Japanese thing. Wow. We're a true blue American patriot, so we wouldn't wear the clothing from another culture. So we will respectfully not engage or nutmead. Although if it wasn't for the Japanese, we wouldn't have our nutweed. I'd be a hungry camper. Yeah, boosts my survival. Oh no, I've got the camping, so that's why I've got the survival. Well, that's good. I don't have to worry about farming my survival. Okay, before I get too close on this side, let me just scout out from this angle and see what's there. So there's blood. So this is a dead end. Why's the blood? There's a zombie dog inside. See, this is why we scout. Because if I didn't and I went in there straight from the north, I could have been accosted, and I don't think I can quite take a zombie dog as it stands at the moment. So zombie to the southeast. So that's a corpse of what? Of a zombie child. What killed it? So some zombies directly to the south. Okay. So there's a few scary things in this town. Nothing too over the top. but a few. So what I'm going to do is just recede into the woods. Oh wait, until the sun sets. I might just do some scouting in the area. I'm going to pause it until something interesting happens or until it's night time. Alrighty, we're back. Nothing interesting has happened. However, just doing some scouting, I've found a sewage treatment plant. Those are usually okay. There's a couple of things that we can encounter with them. Usually a couple of zombies, or in this case, a feral human. But usually there's functional cars. So let's have a look. So it has functional wheels. I reckon this one might be working. Assuming there's no engine issues. This one might also work. Feral human is scary, so what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a very wide berth. We're going to crouch. That will help out. One obstacle. Examine, so we are losing one battery. I think that leaks into the second battery as well. Okay. Oh, another EV. It's draining its batteries. That sucks. Car owner, jumper manual, survival kit. That's a few good things here. That's all right. We can make a note of this and we'll come back. Alrighty, we are back. It is night time. Nothing interesting happened. Just found a little hidden shack. Oh, I didn't realize there was a radio tower there. Oh, I probably could have got a good view at everything from there, but that's okay. That is okay. So we do know there's a zombie dog in the north. I did see a tough zombie as well. So what I'm thinking we will do is just give these north houses a little bit of a wide berth and instead make our way to this house here. Spoon. So what do I want to eat? Toaster pastries, I don't know what they are. Stop consuming, yes, okay, if I can see him, he has not spotted me. Alright, let's get out of dodge. I would rather deal with a zombie dog than a feral mechanic any day of the week. Similarly with a tough zombie. I can deal with a tough zombie, but I don't think I can deal with a feral mechanic. One good hit from that mechanic and I am toast. Steroid eye drops. Topical corticoid, irritation, inflammation. Good to know. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We do not have a backpack. We do have poor fitting cargo pants, but surely there's a backpack here. Large gym bag. Oh. Basically a large duffel bag. Nice. I will definitely take that. Is there anything else I can carry? So there's a leather belt. Am I already wearing a leather belt? No. Although I do want more leather belts. Bra, basketball shorts, more leather belts, yes please. A denim shirt, oh, and a grey khaki pants. It's a denim shirt that feels patriotic. Desert camo khaki pants, I think so. Denim shirt so I can drop my flag t-shirt, but that is wool close to the skin. No, that's normal level. Same with that, so they're clashing, so I want to drop. Fit over sunglasses. Those are great for glare, so I will take them. Lots of socks. Oh wow, there's a lot here. Okay. So what shoes am I wearing? Sneakers. Ooh, a hunting cap, that definitely looks American. So leather belts we want. Anything leather I want, because I can always tear it down for crafting to make some leather gear. Or cargo shorts. Fingerless leather gloves, yes please. Tunic undershirt. Hockey mask. Yeah, let's take that. Can't wear that. Let's get rid of the dust. Actually, let's keep the dust mask. Black pen, battery charger, laptop that can give me some computing. Alpha Mail Quarterly, I think that's just cargo pants, yes. I do want to wear cargo pants and I want to drop my khaki pants. Sorry, bud, but get me all those meds. Let's get one book just for reading. Cheese cola, pale ale. Pots, yes. Borax. And borax is such a good material. We use it a lot at home. It's good for ants. Good for deodorizing. Was there anything? Knives. Nothing that I can really comfortably use as a weapon. So I heard some noise, so I'm going to work on the assumption the dog is still in here. Tampons. Long underwear and a plank and a dryer as you do. French roll. Insert letter. Excuse me. Store an inventory, okay. So I'm wielding a bread knife. So we need a chef knife. Do I have what it takes to make a butcher's kit? So I need a huge knife and a cleaver. Okay, so a huge knife. I thought the chef's knife was a huge knife. Oh, so a huge knife would have to be a butcher's knife. Okay. Ooh, couple pots. Okay, so let's open. This has been smashed, so I should be able to get some string. Ooh, leather backpack. Yes, please. Leather belts. More leather belts. Neoprene arm sleeves. They don't offer much, but I would rather them than nothing. Okay, so I think the dog was in this house actually. healed up, and I want to dissect. Ooh. Okay, so security and stereo. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's great. No, I'm happy with that. Let's remember this vehicle. Let's rename it to Ryan's car. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to end the first episode. We have managed to do a challenge start. We've gotten our foot in the door. What we'll do for the next episode is rummage through this house a bit more. I reckon we'll pick up some more food, maybe some reading material. We've got a decent amount of first aid kit items. Go back to our shack in the middle of nowhere and do some reading, do some resting, and get healthy. Once we're healthy enough, I'll then come back to town, clear out a bit of this area, and see if I can claim the car for my own. I'm just a bit cautious to do it now with the mechanic, but anyway, that is a next episode's problem. So thank you guys for listening. See yous.